and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations all over the world, and we're excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high-flying and powerful.
We're gonna see all of that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scales to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable the whales to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as Orcinus orca, but commonly referred to as killer whales, here at SeaWorld, all of our whales have their own individual names. You all just met our 3 female killer whales, who we call Katina, Milani, and Malia, and entering this habitat right now are our 2 male killer whales, Trua and Makayo. Makayo is our youngest whale, at just 14 years old, and our oldest whale is Makayo's mother, Katina, who is also the matriarch or leader of our pod. SeaWorld's animal training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us. They even learn to take an active role in their very own health and well-being. So one of the very first things we train our whales to do are what we call husbandry or healthcare behaviors. And there is a wide variety of those that we do, but we're going to demonstrate a couple of them for you today. One of the very first ones that we train is actually a position in which we can ask our whales for a voluntary blood sample. So what we do, we ask our whales to roll over ventrally or upside down and present us with their tail flukes. Now Makayo's making his way over here right now, so we're gonna see him in just a moment in the slide out area. And when he gets in front of us, you're going to notice that we have a great look at his entire body, but we're also gonna have access to blood vessels that can easily be seen on the white undersides of his tail flukes. Our veterinarians will come in at least once a month to collect a blood sample, and the whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed throughout the entire thing. You may also notice us rubbing down or massaging the whales. This is a really great way for us to reinforce this behavior. It also allows us to strengthen our relationships with the whales. But blood samples are just one important diagnostic that we do. Another one is weighing our whales. In order to weigh a whale, we will ask them to slide their bodies up and out of the water onto a giant killer whale size scale. Now when we see Trua here right in the slide out area in just a moment, you're gonna notice when he comes out of the water that the portion of his body from his dorsal fin all the way down to his tail flukes is still in the water. That part of his body is called the peduncle. It is the powerhouse of the killer whale, and it allows them all the natural ability to swim, turn, exit, and re-enter the water. But in this scenario, we would not be getting an accurate weight on Trua if his peduncle were in the water. So we're able to solve that problem by asking him to lift his tail up and out of the water. In just one moment, he's gonna get a snack first. All right, got his fish. We're gonna ask him to line up a little bit more center. All right, maybe we're ready.
Now he's gonna get everybody wet.
Almost there, a couple more snacks. What a cute whale. All right, and up and out of the water. Training this posture enables us to ensure accuracy, so we know that our younger whales are growing properly and our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
So we just learned that killer whales love to play, and they actually learn a lot by playing, and through mimicry and observational learning. So we're gonna put that to the test today with everybody over here on the left side of the stadium and our killer whale family. So all right, left side, everybody on your feet. We're all gonna play a game of killer whale follow the leader.
Watch this,
You
watch
guys
this.
are gonna be the leaders, and Makayo is watching all of you. So on the count of 3, I want you to keep your hands by your side, and you're gonna spin in a circle 2 times. Ready, everybody? 1, 2, 3, spin! And take a look, because he got it. Well done, everybody. You can go ahead and take a seat. As you can see, Makayo is paying very close attention to you all. Killer whales are very curious animals, and they're often seen spy hopping or jumping completely out of the water in order to get a better look at their environment. So Makayo is going to demonstrate that for us right here in front of the slide out. When we see him, let's give him a great big cheer. Here he comes. All the way down to 40 meters. There we go. All right, right side of the stadium, it's your turn. Everybody on your feet. We're going to do an even bigger behavior that we call a breach. The hand signal for this, you're going to take your left hand, tap your thigh, raise it back up to the sky. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nice breach signal, and Trua is off. Now, killer whales will breach for a variety of reasons. It might be to scratch an itch on their body, to stun their prey, or to let other whales in the area know that they have arrived. So here comes Trua, showing off for you all. Welcome to the Soap Zone first row. Let's give it up one more time for Makayo and Trua. SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we have learned that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is approximately 17 months. That's information that would be impossible to gain out in the ocean. Other information can only be obtained through field observation, and that's why SeaWorld partners with different research organizations, such as NOAA and the Norwegian Orca Survey, in order to advance global education. Killer whales are powerful animals. Perhaps the best expression of that power can be seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice floes. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail flicks.
So killer whales create waves when they hunt, and they use their powerful tail flicks to stun their prey. You're about to see a demonstration of this. For our whales, it's a high-energy exercise session. But for all of you, it means it's time to get wet. was impressive, but don't worry, there is still more to come. And as you can see, killer whales are amazing athletes, and they can even eat several hundred pounds of food every single day. Out in the ocean, killer whale diets depend on where they live, and based on the time of year. Unfortunately, things like overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having serious impacts on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador of the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written.
And there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together,